Hi, I'm Tad Gutches, President and COO of HRP Associates. We're an environmental health and safety engineering firm that's been working with the college and university sector for over 15 years. You may have seen us and participated in our peer audit program in the past, as well as some of our other OSHA programs. And here's another offering that we like to help add some value to some of the colleges going back to campus plans. We have the unique opportunity to work with a coalition and its member institutions in having a package which consists of not only a playbook and a guide, a 140-page guidance document, but also some trainings which we think will complement that quite well. As you go back to campus, it's very important to have a plan. What is the plan to get back to maybe some kind of a normal or the new normal? Every plan needs to have an assessment, understand the prevention, have some controls, and the implementation and checking to make sure that we're actually meeting the needs of all of our aspects of our campus life and our health and safety therein. HRPs utilized our professional engineers, certified industrial hygienists, and certified safety professionals to develop guides, templates, links, forms, documents, all within our pandemic or COVID playbook, as we like to call it. It's a nice document with a lot of references, and we'll talk about the details on that in a minute. This template plan is used to not be your plan, but it's used to augment your campus policies, procedures, contracts, agreements with vendors, contractors, students, campus life. It's just every aspect of what a campus and a college does, both on-site as well as off-site learning, even international studies and how we handle athletic events going in and out of our campus and communities. Just aspects of the everyday campus life that we need to make sure we're taking care of as we get back to the new normal. With the manual, we want to identify what the rules are, what are the laws, what are the regulations, having connections and links to what the CDC has as mostly updated information, or what OSHA is saying, or the EPA, and having the ability to have push notifications with this product. So if you go ahead and purchase this with HRP through the coalition and something gets updated 2 months from now, you will actually have a push notification to update you on that information. Within the plan, what are your expectations and goals? What optics exist? What optics would you like? Have you considered all aspects of campus? Have you looked at the motor pool? Have you looked at the physical plan? Obviously the dormitories. Have we reviewed the lecture halls and how we handle our campus activities, dining, off-site, on-site, special events? As with any new program or template or manual or a new policy that's on the campus, you're going to have some associated training. And with that training, how is that conducted? Is that prior to people coming back to campus? Is that the first day? Is that student orientation? Is it done by the RA? Is it done by the faculty the first day of class? Is it an amendment to each one of the curriculums? As part of this package, HRP is including 4 different training sessions. The first one is COVID awareness and everything about the COVID disease and how it spreads and how we handle that with social distancing and other aspects. The second class is OSHA hazard communication, dealing with some of the disinfectants and the signage and the communication aspects, which is a requirement under OSHA when we're dealing with hazards in the workplace. The third training is PPE assessments, or personal protective assessments. This is where we look at administrative controls, engineering controls, workplace controls, and as a last option, personal protective equipment. So we need to look at each area on campus. What we wear in biology is different than what we're going to have in the dorms, which is going to be different than we're going to have at the lacrosse game. And the final training is respiratory protection program. If we're going to require folks to wear masks, and especially the N95 mask, something that's more of a official respirator type, there needs to be some official training by OSHA. So we provide these 4 classes. It's 2 hours of online learning. This can be used throughout the calendar year. It's a self-generating certificate program, and it's best for faculty, staff, administration, students, visitors that come to campus. A great way to get some on-campus learning, but also take the burden off the campus from all the trainings that they have to go through. Let's look at the COVID preparedness prevention plan, or the COVID template playbook as we like to call it, and let's see some things that are in there. We're going to go ahead and provide some screenshots of some different contents of what's inside this plan, but let me give you a little bit of an idea. We have appendices that have examples of communication posters, ideas about best management practices. We've prepared monitoring plans or self-monitoring forms and Excel spreadsheets that you can document questionnaires of folks' health when they go in and out of buildings. Examples of rooms and how to set up a room with traffic patterns, or suggestions about isolating certain rooms where someone comes in on the east floor and leaves on the west floor, or the second floor entrance and you leave on the fourth floor entrance. There's a lot of different ways of doing that. Disinfectant checklist, the 3-stage process that CDC calls for. Operating procedures, communication letters that have to do with human resource. If someone's sick, the proper wording on letters as they go out. We talk about things such as technology solutions, maybe some UV portable lights, some temperature kiosks. What about some mobile ventilation solutions, things of this nature. Prevention strategies, absenteeism, how do we deal with procurement, how do we deal with the motor pool, how do we deal with athletics or locker rooms, what are some example programs and inspections and procedures, ideas about security, ideas about going back and checking on the plan. So a lot of different ideas within this plan and the template that we have set up for you. Examples, not just ideas, but we'll run through some examples and charts. Feel free to use the same format. We really think it could be value added and an aid to all the campuses. So unique solution that we're partnering with a coalition on. We're proud to be working with this with you all. If you have any questions, feel free to give HRP Associates a call, 1-800-752-3922, and ask for any one of our technical engineers. We're ready to assist you in this process. Thank you.